Hello! It has definitely been a while. This is gonna be a different kind of video for me, more of like a chill, sit down, just talk through life kind of video, just because it's been a little over 5 months now since I last posted, so I figured it was time to probably update you guys on what's going on in my life and why I haven't been posting. But before we get into that, I wanted to address the fact that my channel just reached its 1-year anniversary a few months back, which is amazing. I still feel like I'm a baby YouTuber, like I haven't been doing it for that long, but a year? That's amazing to me. And just around the time that we reached that 1-year anniversary, we also broke 500 subscribers, and in a year, I was honestly expecting to have, like, maybe 50. Like, I wasn't expecting anyone to sub to me, but especially 500, that's like, I actually want to cry. It means the world to me that you guys are subscribing to me and watching whatever I am, whatever this channel is, and that you get some sort of enjoyment out of it at all. That's amazing, so just thank you. If I could send each of you $1 million, I would do so. I'm gonna try to keep this video short because it's not my normal, like, fun, entertaining content. It's honestly probably gonna be pretty boring because it's just an update on my unentertaining life. So for those of you that don't have time and don't want to stick around, the main point of this video is to say that I'm not going to be posting weekly anymore, if you guys couldn't already figure that out, because I haven't been, and I'm probably not going to be again for a really long time. Now if you want to stick around and hear why I'm not gonna be doing that anymore, feel free to do so. So overall, I've just been feeling kind of off lately and unmotivated to do any YouTube stuff, and I don't know why, because I really enjoy doing it, but it's just, not only have I been busy with school and other things, but when I put the expectation on myself of posting weekly or something like that, it tends to kind of put more of a stress level on it and take the fun out of it for me. I mean, it's still fun, don't get me wrong, it's just like, there's too much of that added stress level, like I said, where it's not as fun as I would like it to be. Because then I'm wondering, what do I post, and can I edit it and post it in time, and it can just end up being a little bit overwhelming for me at times. When I was really young, I used to film all the time just for fun, and that was when I wanted to. Like today, I just felt like it. I felt like filming, so that's why I'm making this video, and that's how I want YouTube to be for me, where I just kind of post whenever I'm feeling it and whenever I feel motivated enough to. Not to mention, when I film, it's an all-day affair, and editing is like, for a full-length video like this that you're watching right now, it's probably gonna take me 10 or 12 hours to edit, which maybe that's just me being a perfectionist and being really slow, but regardless, for me it takes a lot of time out of my day, and when I edit for that long, it ends up hurting my back and neck and really just compromising the way I feel, which is not good. I want to not have to force myself to edit because I need to get something out by the end of the week. I want to be able to pace myself and take my time where it's not hurting me physically. Not to mention it can tend to affect me mentally because I already have quite a bit of social anxiety just going out and being around people. I mean, you guys have seen that in some of my videos. And there's people. I don't like people. They're looking at me and I don't like people. I was not joking. And when I'm filming and editing all the time and that consumes my life, I don't get out as much, and then that social anxiety just gets worse and worse. And lately, during these last 5.5-ish months that I've been absent from YouTube, if you've been wondering what I've been doing, I've been getting out more, and it's felt really nice. It's felt really nice to push past that. Well, I wouldn't say it's felt nice because sometimes it's really awkward and it's not a lot of fun to push past that. I have my good days where I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get out there and talk to people and just be myself. And then I have other days where I just want to crawl in a hole and die. But overall, I feel like I've improved a lot and gotten a lot better because I've been getting out there and pushing past that. There's a lot of irrational fears that I've been able to debunk and just be like, okay, no, they're not going to be staring at this. They're not going to be staring at that. I'm the only one who focuses on that. No one cares. Like, I want this to be a reminder to myself as well as you guys that you're beautiful and you're perfect just the way you are, and people aren't going to be picking on those things that you find so weird about yourself. And if you stutter in a sentence once, no one's going to pick up on it. No one cares. Everyone makes mistakes. We're all human. Wow, I didn't plan on this video being a lecture, but it's kind of turned into that. But yeah, overall, a lot of my struggles have gotten better by just getting out and seeing people and not hiding in my room editing. Not to mention, when I do edit, a lot of times I end up picking on myself for everything, like, why am I not looking at the camera? Why is my hair that way? I should have fixed it before the video. Or why am I fixing my hair too much? Or I should have gotten a better angle because I just don't look good at that angle, or things like that. And it ends up compromising the way I feel about myself, because when you stare at yourself for hours and hours and hours editing, you end up seeing every single little thing about yourself that most people would never pick up on. But I sit there and I tell myself, like, oh no, this is stupid, or it's too weird, no one's gonna like this. Plus, a lot of times when I'm filming, I tend to want everything to be perfect, so in my head I'll script it out beforehand, and then the video tends to turn out nothing like what I had pictured in my head. Which, newsflash, a lot of times it's better than how I pictured, but a lot of times I will stress about that at the time and start to freak myself out about about the little things, where it just, that sucks the fun out of it as well. If I'm telling myself, oh my gosh, this isn't gonna turn out well, or I need to have fun with it, and just, like, who cares if it's how I pictured it, because no one else knows how I pictured it. It's only me who had a little idea in my head, which is why I want to just film videos on a whim now. Just like, oh, I want to film this. Cool. Don't think about it. Let's go. Like, when I'm the most myself, I notice I get the most love out of that. Like, people like me for me. I just need to stop beating myself up, and that's why I'm putting this out there, so that hopefully I can listen to myself for once in my life. And if you're going through something similar, it's normal, I guess. It's not fun, but it's something that some people have to go through, I guess. And just try to focus on the good in life and not yourself. Focus on others and try to make life better for others and yourself, of course. But don't focus on the little imperfections. Like, no one cares. I actually tried to film a video for you guys somewhat recently. Let's just say it didn't end very well. My camera didn't save what I filmed, and I had been filming for like 20 or 30 minutes, and you'd think, oh, you can just redo that, it's no big deal, which is what I would normally think too, except the type of video I was doing was a trying snacks video, and you can't really just puke it back into the wrapper and then close it up like nothing happened. It doesn't work that way if you're unaware. So basically, I tried a bunch of snacks for no reason, and, well, they were good. They were yummy, so that's the only reason. Basically, they satisfied my stomach. But regardless, it sucked, and I may or may not have been consolable for the next day and a half after that happened. Oh, what fun. Anyway, I do want to be posting more, at least more than every 5.5 months. The majority of what I post might be shorts, or I might have some longer videos, or I might have to do some vlogs like when I'm on the go, but I do want to be updating more. However, I'm not going to be making any promises, because I don't know if tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be like, oh, why did I say I was going to do that? Not to mention, it is the school time of year, whoop-de-doo, so I want to focus more of my time on doing that. Not that I focused time on YouTube when school wasn't going on, but especially now that school's going on, I have an excuse to not be doing YouTube. No, I'm just kidding, but school does take up a lot of time as well, so I feel like I'm not going to be posting as much for that reason as well. Not just the backache, neck ache, and mental issues going on. I love how I haven't filmed in like 6 months, and then the one day that I choose to film, I have that like token pimple on my face. It's like, what are the odds? The one day that I choose to film, of course. Why wouldn't I have a pimple on my face? Why wouldn't I? To be honest, I find it kind of funny. Anyway, I wanted to keep this short, and it's probably not short at this point. I probably ranted for way longer than I needed to, but it felt nice to just talk to you guys again, and I hope that if you're struggling with some of the same things, you can kind of relate to this in some way, or maybe it'll make you feel better about something. I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe I can stop. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to stop beating myself up and picking on myself while editing. And while filming, nothing has to be perfect, like, just go with it, who cares? And if I was editing someone else, I wouldn't be going like, ah, your nose looks ugly at that angle. I mean, maybe I'd think it, but like, I wouldn't say it out loud. No, I'm just kidding, I would never. And that just goes to show you that people don't pick up on your insecurities like you do. From this video forward, this is gonna be the new me. I'm not gonna do that. If you're doing that right now, if I'm talking to myself editing this, okay? Look at me. If you're picking on me, don't pick on me, okay? I'm not picking on you. You don't pick on me. I just realized that I'm slowly going insane. If you stuck around and listened to me babble for this long, then thank you, I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be able to push out more of the fun, entertaining content sometime in the near future. If not, you know why now. I'm sorry for just leaving you guys hanging for so long, but I'm alive! Again, this is probably really, really boring, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Peace. Love and happiness.
Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit, I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant, I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now.
Why are you still watching this nonsense? You should go, like, read a book or something. It's way more educational.